Всем привет, ребята! К нам присоединился капитан команды Liquid.iNSaNiA, бывший капитан команды Alliance, и сейчас мы поболтаем на тему того, что же происходит сейчас на мейджоре. Hello, so it was like a lot of time when I got an interview from you. I believe it was in Epicenter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Alliance back then, and right now you guys just had not so great time on ESL Hamburg. Then you got like really skirmish on qualifications for this DreamHack. There was no any map that you lose, and you come here and you just on the lower bracket.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, first of all, there was a pretty big patch. A lot of the things that we did in the qualifiers didn't work the same way afterwards. So we had to like rethink and kind of come up with some new ideas. And I think we were pretty close to making the upper bracket. We got absolutely demolished by Navi. They spanked us. They were ready to send us home. But then our series against EG was pretty close. We ended up kind of throwing the game, I think. We were in a commanding position in game 3, and I think we should have won that game. So it doesn't really feel like, you know, we're a last place team, even though the results haven't been there. I think we've been playing okay. Not amazing, not too bad, but yeah, Dota's brutal, man. Sometimes, you know, you deserve to win, but you end up losing, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, and it was brutal yesterday, and I saw you just getting Tiger to the ground and so on. It was really fun to watch. It was really bad for me about emotions, but still a really great game. What happened back then?
Oh man, yesterday was, I don't think my emotions have swung so much in my entire life. Like we started off the draft, we felt very good about our heroes. We thought like, all right, we got a good thing going. Like the first 30 minutes of the game felt very nice. Dota was playing the way we wanted to be played, like all of our ideas were working. And then we got to the VP high ground, and they're, you know, like you have these experienced players like No One and Solo. They know how to come back into games, and they know how to do it the right way. So it was really tough breaking high ground. They wouldn't give us any opportunities. They weren't really making any mistakes. So they really held their base for a long time, and I think we kind of got a bit like stressed, and like once we got a small opportunity, we like used all of our buybacks. We're like, all right, let's go, we can do this. We buy back, and they put up a great defense. They kill us all, and I think only me and Boxy survives. And then I'm like, oh, who has buybacks? And Taiga's like, I don't have gold. So I'm like, I look at the mini map, I'm like, all right, there's 2 bounty runes. I just run towards the bounties, try to get them, and then he gets a buyback with the bounty runes. And I remember I had like 5k gold or 6k gold. And I was like, do I buy a hex or do I save buyback? I couldn't decide. It was the only thing I was thinking about when like the entire VP train is running down mid. And I'm like, do I save buyback or do I buy this item? So I buy this hex. And then like, you know, VP's at my hill, I forget about everything. Yeah, my hex is in my backpack.
You died stupidly, by the way.
I blink in, Rezo hexes me, and I blinked in, Rezo hexes me instantly. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have buyback. I die, and I'm like, oh no, I threw the game, like we lost.
Yeah, well, GG. You tried to.
I thought it's GG, yeah, I did try to throw.
Hell,
but then, I don't know, something happened, like some god gave magical powers to Taiga, and he entered some, I don't know what happened, like our communication was silent. Like we were like, okay, we lost. We threw the game somehow. It's best of 1, you know, we're out. And then like the Underlord died. And we're like, oh wait, maybe we can do this. And then like you see one more hero died. I don't remember who it was.
It was OD then.
Yeah, I think, the OD died.
It was Nikes with the Bloodthorn, Abyssal Blade, who didn't use anything of it.
He was just hitting the throne, right? They thought they had won.
They
thought they had won. Yeah, and then I don't know how everything just started dying. And then like, till the last moment, like when Solo's like hitting the throne. And I see like Boxy's like Slaughter is like trying to hit this Ench, it's so slow. And like you just think you're gonna lose, you think it's over. And then the Ench dies and we're like, holy shit, we won. Like it was insane. It was crazy. I think we were like, it was like we were casting the game ourselves. We're like, oh, yes! And then like everyone's so happy, yeah.
You do realize that you could make the record of throwing. Like what net did you have? It was a record for like most of the games on tier 1 level, because like last one it was 33k gold for V-Play miner on Enigma, and you could just throw them more. You could throw 65, I believe they had on the top, and it would be record. Yeah, but
I mean,
you didn't manage for.
Our team is very good at throwing. We like to throw. We have practiced throwing a lot, but you know. Unfortunately, this time we couldn't do it.
Well, you tried. Well, I believe so. So let's talk about like. I remember your phrase about like on ESL Hamburg that everyone gonna hate you. because of this all the story about alliance and so on, switching. And but to be objective, anything just the same. You have the same team, but only one thing is different: is your coach.
Right.
Yeah, you just switched Loda to Blitz. So is it okay for you guys because your results saying that Loda was better for you?
I wouldn't say that the results are connected to the coach in any way. Actually, I think they're very different people. It's the easiest way to say it. Like Loda is he's a former player, and he's a very good people's person, and he's good at like driving players to become like better and like make sure to communicate and more understand like the player side of things and like how to be. Whereas Blitz he's very informed about sports teams. And he's been coaching for a long time. A lot of people maybe don't remember, but he used to coach the old Liquid squad with Kuroki and Fata and them. So he has a lot of experience coaching. And I think for our team right now, he's doing God's work. Like, it's hard to put your finger on exactly what it is he does, but it's a lot about like making sure that people are motivated and practicing in the right way, like not wasting our time when we're at boot camps and stuff. And I think he's really passionate, and it helps us also want to win more. So I love Blitz. I think he's doing a great job. So.
You're going to play Navi, by the way. At least right now we know.
Yeah.
Because just finished last best of 3. So what do you think about this squad?
I think they're really good. I actually think they've been really good for a long time. They just seem to, I don't know what happens in the CIS qualifiers. They have a very tough time.
You mean on the first major?
I mean last year as well. Like they were, I think they were really good last year too, but they just kept, something happened in the qualifiers. I'm not sure what. So I've known them very good for a long time. We scrimmed them a lot, so. They're a tough opponent. They totally destroyed us. Like it wasn't even close. We didn't even get to play Dota, man. They were playing against bots. Like, but it's time for revenge. You know, you don't usually get 2 chances to play against the same team, so you gotta make it count.
Yeah. Also, it's loser bracket, so you have to.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Dota in general, because right now it's not only about patch. Right now it's also about like all the stats about the popularity of the game. Because you've played on like till all the end.
Yeah.
So you saw the game dying. Is this the same symptoms right now for you or no?
Not at all.
Not
like,
at all.
In Han, you really felt like it was dying.
Yeah.
And even Han, it took like maybe 4 years for it to like fully die off. So I know a lot of people make like these forum threads that Dota's losing a lot of players, but I think it's just the way things are. Like a new game comes out, you know, there are new trends, people go, but the nice thing about Dota is I think people always come back. Like there are very few people I know that, even my own friends, like real life friends that have jobs now, like they quit playing the game for 5 years, but then they come back, start playing it again. Like you miss it. So I'm not too worried personally.
Do you think that people miss it and come back and see this all neutral items and not getting scared?
I mean, I'm sure it's a bit weird when you come back to it. Like when they first announced neutral items, I was also shocked. I was like, what? How's this gonna work?
How do you like it now?
I think it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Like if they took it away, I wouldn't be sad. But the way it is, it's not too game breaking. I think some items are a bit OP. Like the repair kit, I think is.
Yeah, totally.
It needs some changes. Yeah.
Also with the Trent and Leash.
Yeah, for sure. And the Philosopher's Stone, you know, supports.
It was bad. It is bad.
I think it's too
OP?
strong. Too
Seriously?
strong. Yeah, because you get too many items on your supports. Like
You're
I'm a support player. I like it, but it's a bit too strong. Like Disruptor now always gets zags no matter what. Like.
And also about supports, don't you feel like Dota is being more casual for position 5 and 4?
Yeah, for sure. I think they're trying to make 5 more fun to play.
Yeah.
And
is it good for you as a professional or not?
I think it's okay. I mean, like I think some players, some 5s like the old way more.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I like having items. So.
So you don't
No
like
problems.
hardcore style?
No, it's okay too. I like both.
Okay,
But like if Dota wants to give me gold, I'll gladly accept the gold.
Do you think that Dota switched for like comebacks all the style? I mean like what we saw on minor.
Yeah.
You never can see all these throws. You never can see all
Yeah.
these comebacks. But right now you can.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably due to the patch in some ways. Like neutral items, they don't really give net worth. So like the comeback swing mechanics are a bit thrown off. Because normally, like if you buy an item, right, you get more gold when you kill someone. Now it doesn't work that way. Like you get an Orb of Destruction, which is like Skadi and Desolator together, but it gives 0 net worth. So I think they probably need to look over how the neutral items affect your net worth and stuff like that. But it makes for exciting Dota, I think so.
Okay, do you have like any natural item which you like would prefer? Like you think this is like the best thing? About like tier 5 maybe?
Tier 5?
Yeah.
Oh, actually I haven't seen a single one.
Seriously?
Yeah, I haven't played a game of Dota.
Okay, have you seen minors?
Yeah, I mean
Finals?
Apex I think sounds insane. Like if you're morphling with Apex, you have like 500 agility. You're gonna kill everything. Like I don't know. It sounds crazy, but like.
I was talking about this thing with Ramdas, and he says the same. Like on Draw Ranger, maybe.
Yeah.
It's really like beautiful thing.
I mean, it would. I haven't seen it enough to be able to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is Book of Pirate, I think. Oh no, Book of Death and Pirate Hat.
Pirate Hat.
I think. Come on, what the name means?
Yeah.
What is happening?
It'll be interesting. I think like after our game against VP yesterday, we talked about it. We were like, oh, we should have just farmed the neutral items. They're so OP. Like,
yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it anyway. Like, you can put items on the courier, right? We should have just farmed 5 Dagons and fly them in the base and just one-shot no one. Bzzzt, with the couriers. I think that would have been the play.
Well, hope I will never see this thing in Dota 2 ever. Also, like, a lot of analysts thought that you'd throw this game because of this, like, being scared that Virtus.pro can get this tier 5 items. Have you think about it?
We didn't even think about it. I forgot the timer. Because you get the tier 4 at like 40 minutes? And then tier 5 is like so long, 70 minutes. So like you forget about it when you're playing. You have to think about Roshan and Ags and all this stuff, so you forget.
Don't you think that nowadays like meta is being just a little bit short about at least carry heroes? Like we have all these Slarks, PLs, maybe Nikes right now because just they're all banned. Don't you think that is a big problem because right now it's not so interesting to watch?
I think the hero pool wise, the problem is that you kind of need to have strong laning heroes. It's very, very laning dominant right now, in my opinion. Like the carries that are picked are all the strongest laners. You don't really see like Terrorblade or these like weaker laners, and unless they have some crazy combo like Naga, you don't really see the heroes.
Yeah, and also it's it's position 5. Do you like coming back to the tri lanes, or do you prefer duo?
I like the duo lanes more. I think it's more fun, or like a roamer.
Yeah.
Tri lanes it can be fun, but I think the problem in Dota right now is it's much easier to tri lane defensively, like on your own side. You can't really offensive tri lane. If it's tri lane versus tri lane, it's fun. You get 2 1v1 lanes, 2 tri lanes. I'm okay with that, but this like 3 versus 1, it's not fair.
And also about like defending and stuff. I think Dota always appreciate attack style because if you initiate in a team fight, it's always get in better position and so on. But right now with this all natural items, defending is becoming like huge thing.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you prefer being like in second?
No, I like the attack.
Always.
Fight. Yeah. It's much more fun. It's more fun to watch, more fun to play, I think.
Oh, come on. Fun to watch is like being like spectating how someone is defending like high grounds.
Yeah,
and so
you like
on.
it?
Sometimes it's really interesting. At least minor grand finals was really great.
For sure.
Yeah,
I guess you're right.
I mean, come on, skirmishing. You probably remember meta when it's always about like pushing like on tier 4.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you want the right balance, I think.
Yeah.
Like not too fast, not too slow. Like
you
want late game, but you also want fights in the mid game. Yeah.
So who do you think gonna win this tournament?
Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
If it isn't us.
Well, come on, you can say you, but
okay, us. But if not us,
okay,
I think maybe Vincire's looked really strong.
Yeah.
I think EG looked strong too. Secret as always. But I think normally the team that comes from the minor always surprises people. So I'm gonna go with Nigma.
Okay.
I think they're gonna.
You've seen all the games in minor in Nigma?
Yeah,
Nigma
most
games?
of them.
Most of them.
Yeah.
What do you think about Vika? Because there's a lot of criticism, and you can see that they give to him only 3 heroes.
I mean, I think he's always been. His hero pools they've always been pretty small, but he's super good with the heroes he plays. Like I know there was some team fight where he was Huskar, and there are 3 heroes hitting him, and he's just armlet toggling, and he just wins them the game right there. Like that's not supposed to happen, you know? You can only get that from a crazy good player. So I think he's a really good player. I think they probably maybe haven't fully figured out how to use him the best way in this patch. I'm not sure. I think they look pretty solid.
No. This better than the qualifications?
Yeah, and
you've
the qualifiers.
Probably seen the games. Also, this PA with the Aghanim's from Miracle on the group stage. It was like, oh, what? Come on.
No, but they're a good team for sure. I mean, I think WeHow's also a great player.
Okay, then Nigma. Then Nigma gonna take it.
Yeah, I think if not us, then Nigma. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we can finish with this. Thank you very much for this interview.
No problem.
С нами был iNSaNiA, капитан команды Liquid. Подключайтесь к нашему каналу, для того, чтобы заценить еще больше видосов с лейпцигского мейджора.
Ставь лайк, подписывайся на канал и жми на колокольчик. Иначе я вызову врача.